Geelong and District Football League.
There's the ball in the air. Start of the third term. Morgan, Holland's got half a tap to it in the end. And ball spills to Fitzsimmons, who he's done most of the day. Gets the clearance. Right foot kick long towards half forward. Clark on a long lead. Comes out. Oh, that's a great mark.
Great mark.
That is a great mark. Shielded beautifully and took the mark. 50 out from goal. At right half forward for Sam Clark. He goes into the pocket. The lead's on. And de Blasio can't take the mark. Werribee had the numbers. 2-on-1 if they can get it out. De Blasio did pretty well to push it out.
And stop ringing.
So Beardrew throw in. Morgan gets it down to the front of the pack. King breaks a tackle, then falls over and nearly breaks his leg, I think. Jeez, it didn't look too good when he fell down, but he's okay. And they go towards half-back, centre half-back. Salmon takes the mark for Werribee Centrals. Called to play on now. He chips the ball over the top to Morgan. He takes it. Still at half-back. Handballs it away to Salmon again. Gets it away by hand. And they run through half-back towards centre wing. The ball, actually, Luizzi was in front of McNichol then to get the footy for North Geelong, and he gets it back to Bryant. They play on quickly on centre wing on the outer side. Go towards Hutchinson, gets a hand to it over his head. Knight's there as well, can't pick it up. Hutchinson worries him out.
Game, they're kicking straight.
Yeah, that's right.
So ball in, comes to ground. King back of the pack, chips it to the middle of the ground. Good mark again. Salmon had a bit of the footy this quarter. His kick finds his target in Rathbone. He wheels around. Drive towards the forward 50. Reynolds edged out of the contest by Weatherly. The ball at ground level. That's a high tackle, not seen by the umpire. So ball lacks a bit of mobility and he's hands on the knees again at that contest. Ball comes out of the pack after that ball up. Kicks forward. Mark, well, eventually was paid. There was Phipps out there. Ball back inside the forward 50. Rathbone has a flying shot. And has missed.
Short towards Luizzi and Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons takes the mark, still inside defensive 50. Goes towards centre wing looking for Hollands. Takes a good mark, the big fella. Does well.
Oh, that's 50.
Under pressure. Gave it away to Schwennerson. Handball it forward to Bryan on centre wing. Draws a player. Handballs at Eels. Witches hats at the moment. Eels now goes short little kick over the head of Van Kreken.
Bad
so
kick.
They turned it over. Bad kick, as Grubby said. And Werribee mucking around with it at half-back. Knight receives the handball. He chips it short. Oh, they've turned it over. De Blasio, his handball. He's turned it over as well. Jones gets back there for Werribee. Out wide. And they can break free. I think that might be... Oh, well, Morgan takes a good mark. At half-back. Wants to play on quickly. Walson drives it back inboard. 1-on-1. Salmon did pretty well against Key. Breaks free. Goes towards the lead of Keisha at half forward. Is this the brother of Dean?
No relation.
No relation. Gee whiz. And 50, said the umpire. So.
Oh, gee, I hate that. Look, and I'm not having a go. He did go off his mark to play on.
So Luke Keisha has it. 5 metres out directly in front.
Ooh.
Jeez, I tell you what, he just chipped it over the top of the man
kicked
on
it into
the
play on, yeah.
In the middle, Morgan, 50-50, comes to a Key, round the body. Hutchison can't control the footy. They're showing a bit of fight here in the middle of the ground, but it's Fitzsimmons accepts a handball, round the body. Mark not taking half forward. Van Kreken almost brought it out of that contest. Now it stacks on the mill. And
you know what? Because the North Geelong player was going to pick it up, he did drag it back in.
From the ball up, Fitzsimmons, drop of the pack, can't pick it up. Right, he gets a kick which is smothered. Oh, thrown out by Morgan. Right again, Hutchison comes out to Bryant. Bryant now outside 50. Ugly looking kick to full forwards over the head of all players. Podner again tried to kick it off us. They lead Werribee 6-1-37. The Grandy Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard, 6.5 minutes gone.
So Werribee from full back. Go towards Morgan. Puts the arms up. Can't take the mark. Numbers with the Magpies. Luizzi. His short little kick. Morgan worked back pretty hard there. And happy to see it.
Fair enough. But when he's got 2 or 3 opposition players on him, sometimes it's better to look somewhere else. Because if he doesn't mark it, you're in trouble.
Free kick holding the ball, said the umpire. So Werribee has the free kick. And go from half back towards the middle. Dangerous kick. Jones was good enough to get it. Handballs it away. Montebruno back on the ground. Goes long and wide to Walson, who goes up, takes a very good mark and runs away from Eels. On centre wing, goes with the right foot kick towards half forward. Weatherly punched away by Reynolds against Hollands. Oh, boundary throw in. I want to do that one again. Right half forward. Morgan gets it to the side. Montebruno and Jones. Jones left foot kick towards centre half forward. Weatherly tries to shield the sun. Gets it down. McNichol running onto it. Oh, he's not a left footer, and he got the left foot kick away. And I think he's put it out of bounds on the full. He has. He tried to get back on his right.
Louisi was too quick.
As he found him, he goes in that direction. Oh, that's a terrible kick.
Gee.
And easily taken by Phil Jones, 45 out, slight angle.
Sun got in his eyes, I think.
Don't know what happened there.
So Phil Jones, who hasn't kicked a goal this afternoon, chance to put his first on the board in the 7th for Werribee Centrals. He comes in, southern end of the ground, eases it in and kicks the goal. So his first of the afternoon, 7th.
Move to the circle. Morgan again, tap down. Clearance to Hutchison. Inside 50, Fitzsimmons. Handball quickly, Van Cregan. Can he kick his 4th? He's going into the open goal. It's a beautiful kick off the boot. Terrific goal, North Geelong, and that was...
Morgan up against Paramanov on this occasion. Morgan gets it down. Clark having a run in the middle as well for North Geelong. And just bumps through Montebruno. Gets the kick long. And getting back there and reading it the better Reynolds for North Geelong. This kick's better. He gets it to Fletcher. Outboard. Defensive 50. Takes the mark. Called to play on now. Goes along the line towards centre wing. Clark made some ground up for him. And he took the mark as well. Kicks into the man on the mark though. McNichol. Handballs it just towards the boundary line. Doesn't get it out though. And Knight picks it up for Werribee. Kick around the corner. He's okay. Except Rathbone couldn't take it with him and Fletcher could. So he gets it back inboard to Schwennerson. Handballs it back into the centre square to Hutchinson. They switch the play towards Louise. He has to sit and wait. Punched away well, but the numbers again with the Magpies.
Oh, that's got to be a free kick.
And
He
Louise
tried to get a 50, which it wasn't.
Wilson's got it just in the middle of the ground for Werribee Central. So a turnover when the Magpies were going. Oh, you want to do something now. He kicks it over the top short to Salmond. He takes the marks just inside the centre square. Goes the left foot kick towards the leader, Montebruno. Can't take the mark. Needs some help. He's got a couple against him. McNichol across there as well. Free kick for a hold, said the umpire. North Geelong will take it.
There.
Pittman kicks it around the corner towards Fletcher. Sat and wait for it. Jones didn't. Can run onto it at 50. Got it. Picks it up. Handball back inboard to Montebruno. Handball outboard. They get the chain of handballs going in towards Rathbone. He's kicked, partly smothered by Clark. Montebruno's in there again. The kick somehow comes towards Keisha, but then getting across there, Schwennerson to Matheson. Handball over the top to Reynolds. They're out the Magpies. Short little kick. Turn it over again. Van Creeken. Good enough, though, to get it. Left foot kick out wide. Key to make up a bit of ground at half back. Has to sit and wait for it. Coming at him. Getting there quickly is Cornish. Handball, back ball inboard towards Blushke for Werribee Centrals. Schwennerson gets back there, though. Gets it and turns it over and gives it to Hutchinson. He kicks it across the face of goal. It's okay to Clark. Still inside defensive 50. Goes towards the middle of the ground. Paramanov. Fitzsimmons on a long lead. On centre wing on the outer side. Fitzsimmons picks it up. Goes left, goes right, comes back left. Does nicely. Has some help from Paramanov as well. Goes towards Hardman, has to pick it up against a couple, still on centre wing, making hard work of it. Handball back, Paramanov had it, lost it, tapped it back to Hardman, still on centre wing. Needs somebody to come at him. He gets around one, does he? He gets the handball away to Paramanov. He dropped the footy. And good pressure from Werribee Centrals on centre wing. They can move the ball quickly, go towards half forward. And I think it was the free kick to come back to McNichol, who didn't take the kick, so he will take it on centre wing. Played.
So McNichol now behind the mark, chips it forward. Over the top, Bryant, good tap down, comes to Reynolds. Reynolds, long kick. 2-on-1 to numbers with the Werribee side. Handball over the top. Can they clear it? They can. The lead comes out there from Chesterman. He gathers the footy, chips it forward to the left to Salmond. He's had a great quarter. Takes the mark. Backward of centre. Got no one to kick it to. Goes wide, looking for and finding Cornish. Cornish slowing the game down. They're just trying to control the footy at the moment. Werribee kick to the middle. Not well directed. Drop of the footy, it's Reynolds. Reynolds goes out wide to Fitzsimmons. he will get a free kick interference in the contest. I don't know whether I saw that, but he was in front. Derek Fitzsimmons kick into the lead of Podner. Fantastic kick, fantastic lead, and a great mark, Blake Podner. 35 metres out, 45-degree angle. The opportunity to catch up to Van Creeken. And Van Creeken's got 4, Podner's got 3. And Podner now the opportunity to equal up with the goal kicking. Good approach. Not a bad looking kick off the boot. In fact, the goal umpire only goes backwards and now puts 2 hands up. 4.
Back to the middle. Morgan gets it down again. Montebruno through the middle without it though. Clark didn't. He went, took it, gave it to Fitzsimmons and got it back. Goes long inside 50. Off hands de Blasio through the middle. Van Creeken got his head ripped off. Umpire said play on. Right foot kick back towards the middle.
That was a classic. He watched the footy all the way.
And the other blokes didn't.
They did exactly right.
Gives it wide to Eels. 50 out and closing. On the run. 40. Right foot kick. Goal square. Hutchinson in front. Good mark.
Oh.
Good mark against Knight. I was more worried about Hutchinson than the ball, I think. And Hutchinson stood there, took the mark easily.
It's the same as Grubby was saying in the second quarter. It was the one grab. You know, he had it, put the mitts around and didn't let go.
That's it. And he'll come in from 5 metres out. Directly in front, kick the goal. So his first.
Out of a bit of steam.
So in the middle, it's Morgan again. Tap down, key at ground level. Picked it up. He's immediately tackled. Umpire will do it again. And most of the day as the ball up again. This time it was Paramanov. Gets a tap down. Well, ran into a brick wall there. The Werribee player in Patterson. Now the umpire from a long way away. Well, I suppose they played it all day, rightly or wrongly. Paramanov chips it out to Fletcher. Fletcher, the lead of Hutchison. That's much better Knight. Got in the right position. Montebruno tackle, gets a handball away, and, well, right in lucky to have 2 pair. Ball in front of our broadcast position.
Used to wear one boot and one runner. That's all I had.
Picked up by Key, immediately tackled. Okay. So the ball in, Morgan, tap down, Key again. In and under the pack there, trying to get the footy. Hardman can't get it out. Finally, ball comes out, and it's into the arms of Hutchison. On the left foot, goes towards half forward. Mark not taken, Van Creeken, comes to the back of the pack. Werribee with numbers. Handball comes out to Knight. Handball quickly. Oh, it's almost on the full. Yeah, he was on the line when he kicked it. Oh, there we go. What confidence has the boundary umpire got? The central umpire wants to check every decision. Well done, Boundary.
It seems to me the boundary seems to get it right, so just nick off and let him go.
Exactly right. So there's the lead. Podner again. Great lead. Great kick there from Van Creeken. And this will test him. The man on the marks at 50 would take a huge kick from there, probably into what little bruise there might have been. It's calmed down. I guess we'll be looking for leads into the gap, although the Werribee defence.
Oh, he's a good kick, Podner.
So we'll test him out. It's not a bad looking kick. It's going to, well, is it touched on the line or is it a goal? It's a fantastic kick.
Jeez, yeah, doesn't. So Morgan's got it. He goes from the middle, long kick, inside 50. Salmon comes out, can't take the mark. Gets around, left foot kick, back towards. Oh, Reynolds goes up, can't take the mark. Magpies somehow coming away with it. Was Reynolds again, kick over the shoulder. Around the corner towards defensive 50. Jones from third in line, punches it out, boundary into the ground. Keisha gets it down, punched on by King. Matheson gets around a couple. Dangerous left foot kick across the ground towards Schwennerson. Take the mark. Koutsamanis is there. He's ripped off the football as well. Comes back towards McNichol at 50. He's ripped off the footy. Gets the ball away. Handball to nobody in particular. Reynolds comes across and grabs it. Right foot kick towards centre wing. On a long lead coming out there. Not being able to take it wing for Werribee. Morgan and Hollands. Favours Morgan. Gets it down past King. Goes back and gets it again. Gets it free. Salmon gets a kick towards only as far as Eels. His handball back inboard to Hardman. Runs through the middle. Left foot kick towards half forward. Podner kicked it off the ground. And back towards he and a teammate Wright who tried to ride the bump. And then Oh, here comes the... he goes with the right foot kick towards half forward. Weatherly goes up, can't take the mark. Turn around Reynolds. Umpire lets it go. Phipps is there as well. Well, here we go. Interpretation. Held to him this time. Interpretation.
Yep.
Hollands goes up by himself, gets it down. Clearing kick from Van Creeken, back to the middle. Knight waited for it, couldn't take the mark. Tapped on. Only as far as Eels, who tries to break away and does so. Gets the right foot kick to half forward. Podner on a lead. Takes the mark, does well. Left half forward. Kicks around the corner towards the lead of Key. Sits for him on the cricket pitch area. He threw it. Absolutely threw it away and got away with it too. But the turnover ball has come from Quarrier to Walson, and he takes the mark at half back. 7-1-43 Werribee, 13-7-85 North Geelong.
So Walson, no one on the mark. He's run about 40 metres, umpire. Oh, by land off him. I tell you what. Oh, unbelievable. Hollands gets a tap forward. Ground level. Hutchison can't pick it up. It's thrown out. Montebruno accepts the ball. He's kicked the ball very close. In fact, it came back into the field of play. Has now picked up by Bryant for North Geelong. He kicks long towards contest. It's no contest. About 4-1 against poor old Sam Clark. And Werribee, the numbers went out. Come to Walson. Over the top with a handball. And that was to Montebruno. Has this King's a bit fiery.
Well,
Grubby?
the umpire, that was a definite down the ground. No malice in it, but it was you can't bump a bloke after his
So
kick.
the ball's back in the middle. Numbers with North Geelong. Tries to break a tackle. He does Luigi. Handball to a teammate there in Parker. Parker now towards half forward. Coming out is Key. Went without the footy as the ball beats them all. Key, can he bring the footy out? He does a good job of blocking it up. What's the umpire? Ball now just on forward 54 North. De Blasio gets a tap down. It went to Biggs, round the body towards full forward. Mark, I was going to say Mark surely wasn't paid, but it's right back in the goal square for the defenders and comes out. Mark taken, Salmon over the top. Mark taken, or probably a late tackle. If you're interpreting the rule properly, that's 50.
Yeah, I think so.
It was after the mark, but with these umpires, you would like to get anything at all. So chipped into the middle. Mark Morgan, no, didn't control it, said the umpire. As the ball comes out through Montebruno. He chips it around the body towards centre wing. Rathbone attacks the footy, picks it up towards half forward. All North Geelong back there. Simple checks mark to Bryant. 27 minutes gone. 6-7-1 Werribee, 13-7 North Geelong.
Bryant called to play on. Plays across half back. Little left foot
Bad kick.
To nobody in particular, but Wright was there first. Needs to pick it up quickly, give it to Fletcher. His left foot kick around the corner's okay. Matho takes the mark. Matheson on centre wing, long way away from the goal square. He turned the ball over. Patterson gets the kick away, 1-on-1. Weatherly goes up, can't take the mark against Gibbs. Gibbs fights hard for it, needs some support, tried to get it away to Wright, then he just gets up himself. That's too easy. Gives it away to Bryant. His handball, outboard to Fletcher. At half back, on the left again, around the corner, towards Fitzsimmons who goes up over his head. Murphy's there as well, and Jones. They dragged him. Can't do that. So, Morgan, yeah. So now the coaching staff's having a crack at each other. Koutsamanis has got it on centre wing. So, Werribee have got the footy. Centre wing, not much to kick to. He kicks over the top towards the middle. Or Louisi came in, but not quick enough. Knight gets the kick away. Goes towards full forward. Keisha got a couple against him. Pittman gets back there, takes the mark. Plays on quickly, goes to the outer side with a kick. Looks for Louisi, who followed up and made some space. And he's taken the mark. Chips the ball over the top to Clark. Clark takes the mark. Goes towards half forward. Biggs on a lead. Gets around. Royce Hart on the left does well. Goes towards Parker in the middle. Long kick. Good kick for distance. And de Blasio who had turned Bright inside out and took the mark in the right forward pocket, 25 out.
Look good when they break it clear, Grubby.
Oh, yeah, when they break loose, because as I keep saying, Werribee, they've just dropped off their pace and their condition a little bit, and when they break away, they can't keep up with them.
So de Blasio, who hasn't kicked a goal yet this afternoon, 20 out, 45-degree angle comes in, kicks the goal. That was pretty good off the boot from de Blasio.
Careful. You
Yeah,
gotta be careful.
absolutely. So in the middle, Morgan and Paramanov, neither really get the tap down. Kick out of the pack comes towards half forward. Oh, in front.
That's
Good.
50.
Solid mark. It should be. Bryant again. Chips it out wide. Finds Pittman. Pittman out. It's a terrible kick off the boot, but will get away with it right. Oh, has Parker running. He gets out of it with a good handball. Has de Blasio. Handball over the top. Had time. Eels goes goalwards. Long kick, and that is another goal to the North Geelong side off the boot of Darcy Eels. That's it. Anyway, he's had that leg through most of the game, I think.
Yeah.
Morgan gets it down in the middle to King and gets the right foot kick towards half forward.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Pays the mark.
That is disgraceful.
He goes long with the kick over the back of the pack. McNichol puts the tackle on Gibbs, handballs it away. Right. Kick was smothered by Koutsamanis. He picks it up. No, he lets it in. He kicks it in towards the pocket, and it's out of bounds.
He has to push him. He's got no other choice.
Keisha with the ruck contest by himself. Through the middle, Bryant wrapped up.
Gone home.
Yeah, gone home. So, ruck contest through the middle. Schwennerson got it away to Van Creeken. Goes with a left foot kick, but just sits up. Murphy takes the mark. Plays on quickly. Back towards centre half forward. They line up. Nobody takes a mark, punched away. Now Eels got the pace of it, sits for him and does. Can he run away? He arches the back and does nicely. Takes a bounce and goes towards half forward. The lead on from Keeg. Oh, they didn't talk. Clark went up as well. They both get in the way of each other. Now the ball comes back from McGuinness through the middle. Podner breaks away again. Bauer, good kick, good vision. And finds Biggs, 50 out, left foot kick, and has kicked a goal. Royce Harder he'll be happy about that, Dick. And he puts his first on.
Get 34 minutes in a quarter. That's ridiculous.
So, good tap down, Paramanov. Coming through strongly was Biggs. Mate, he's come good all of a sudden. There's right, round the body, mark taken, and decides to hold it up. Paramanov chips it to Fitzsimmons, handball to Bryant. Has a bounce, ball doesn't come back to him. Gets away, handball to right. Right now, the lead coming from Clark, dives forward. Well, if it's not a mark, it's a free kick. You can't dive on him.
Really buried himself, didn't he?
Little almost reminiscent of Gibson from Hawthorn the other
actually,
way.
one of his early games here, I think he might have done exactly
He
the same
did,
thing.
he did. He throws himself at it, doesn't he? No regard for his own personal safety.
So 35 metres out the man on the mark.
Some call it courage, others call it just plain stupidity.
That's it.
So Clark now moves in, across the face of goal. In fact, it mightn't get to there as it's rushed behind now. 16 goals, 8-104. That's North Geelong, 7-1-43. Werribee Central to Grandy Solomon Sport third quarter scoreboard, 35 minutes. Oh,
They've finally found the siren, so there you go. So North Geelong are 16-8-104, and they lead Werribee Central 6-7.
Raiders from all around Geelong.
By throws the ball in the air. Morgan gets it down in the middle right. Goes towards Hollands. Right again. Looking hard for it. Held to him, said the umpire. Jeez, I tell you what, he doesn't mind throwing it up. Morgan gets it down. Fitzsimmons wrapped up, trying to get rid of the coming from the same side. Morgan stands his ground, gets it over the back. Louisi runs onto it. Kick around the corner only as far as Morgan. He tried to break free. Got wrapped up. Oh, geez, holding the ball.
oh that's
Louisi goes towards Clark. Past him. Fitzsimmons to run onto it. Kicks it off the ground. Does well. Gains 45 metres. Oh, falls in the arms of Luke Van Creeken. Goes on the right foot. Probably should have gone back the other way. Hutchinson. Out of bounds on the... Called to play on. It's Bridie goes towards Murphy. Punched away at the back. Oh, Murphy just kicked it again. Fletcher left it behind. Clark, he left it behind. Van Creeken couldn't take it with him. Now, quick kick away from the middle by Rathbone. McNichol.
Oh, geez.
sucked in up high, fell over.
So McNichol gets the free kick on centre wing. Goes towards half forward. Weatherly goes up, takes a good mark. So left half forward, Weatherly takes the grab. Lead on goes in that direction. Oh, three Magpies there. They can raffle it. They do. Pittman wins the raffle. Switches play to Parker. Plays on, takes a bounce. Inside defensive 50, goes towards centre wing. Beautiful kick. Finds Wright, who can run away. Goes with a right foot kick towards de Blasio. Punched away, though, at the front. Murphy to come in and help out as well for Werribee Centrals. Comes back towards Wright. Good pick up. Great handball. Gives it away to Hollands. Half forward flank goes towards the lead of Key. Hutchinson can't take it with him. Fitzsimmons gets held on to. Then gets the ball away. De Blasio. His kick smothered by Jones. De Blasio kept his feet. Then he fell over. Got the handball away. Hutchinson rides the bump from Keisha. Goes towards the goal square. Podner behind on this occasion. Ball spills free. And fighting hard for it. The umpire lets it go. Comes to the back of the pack. Knight happy to see it through for a rush behind to the Magpies. They go to 16-9-105. They lead Werribee 7-1-43. 3 minutes played, final term.
So the ball comes in quickly for Werribee towards centre wing with 2 kicks. That's a push in the back. Geelong chips it inboard. Clark, second attempt, takes the mark. Handball to Key, running past Key. The long left foot. Podner doesn't take the mark. Fletcher went without the footy. As the ball comes back to Fitzsimmons, off a step. That's a beautiful goal, Derek Fitzsimmons. That's his second, and mark of experience there.
Ground. Nick McNichol's gone back. King's forward. Morgan goes up. Gets it down nicely to Salmon. Left foot kick towards half forward. King just on the ground, but standing, taking the mark. Right, wants to switch the play towards Parker. Outside defensive 50, bit of candy, back towards the middle, over the back right, Salmon in front, does pretty well, needs some support, got the handball away. Clark puts the tackle on. Ball towards Salmon, and then through the middle, Pittman, stands over it, does well. Now gets a little kick towards Fitzsimmons, was well weighted, took the mark at half forward, terrible kick off the boot by Fitzsimmons, goes towards Biggs. Ball comes back towards McNichol, floats into his arms. He takes the grab. Back into the middle of the ground. Dangerous kick. McKee at the back does well. Short little kick in, and it's okay. And Van Creeken takes the mark. We'll shoot for goal from 50.
The small forwards north have done well, Grubby, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
Tall forwards have been sort of covered.
So yeah, I think there's quite a few players down there in the Werribee side that don't really know the back territory that well.
Van Creeken who's kicked 4. Comes in. Tries to give it everything he's got. Goes towards. It's hit the post. And through for 1 behind. 4 goals, 1 for Luke Van Creeken today. They go to 17-10. 1-12. They lead Werribee Central 7-1-43. Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. 6 minutes played.
So Knight down the middle of the ground. Oh, it's absolutely straight into the arms of Key. Key takes the mark and plays on quickly. A low skimming pass and has found de Blasio, is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Diving forward, took the mark, has 1 goal to his name. Bit of the luster's gone out of the game, Grubby. It's slow motion at the moment, isn't it?
It is.
So de Blasio has missed again. See if he can do a bit better this time. That's a better kick, out long and wide. De Blasio, well, made a contest to Salmon, but Salmon's had a very good second half. Gets a handball clear, ends up with Cornish, middle of the ground, kicks, and he's kicked it straight to Gibbs of North Geelong. Even there, the direction of their kicking there, Grubby, under no real pressure.
Well, there was no pressure that time. Mind you, he didn't have much to kick to either. They were pretty spread out down there.
So Gibbs to Fitzsimmons, dropped the mark he would normally have swallowed, but finally the kick towards half forward, and that's good play for North Geelong. Round the body towards full forward. Big pack down there. Nobody can take the mark. Comes out to Eels. Eels off a step, goes goalwards. That's not a bad try. In fact, it's a really good try. So at 3/4 time as well.
Back to the middle. Holmes gets it down off the wing. Eels does nicely, takes a bounce. Good to make it 2 in a minute because there's nobody in front of him. 50 out. Terrible kick off the boot though. Podner goes up, got a hand to it. Rowe front and centre Hutchinson. And Morgan can't get his hand to it. Key. got the ball out. Short little kick to Hutchinson, who runs on it, runs across the face of goal. Left foot kick around the corner towards the goal square. Podner!
That was a fantastic wrestle, wasn't it? The two of them?
And he'll shoot for his 6th this afternoon from 2 metres out. Comes in, kicks the goal. So he kicks his 6th.
5 steps to the circle. Hollands, 50-50 the ruck contest on that occasion. Werribee get a clearance for a change. Swennerson through the ball and play on to the umpire as it chipped towards half forward. Clark goes at the footy. Luigi picks up the crumb, gets a handball to Clark. Good play under pressure, and Clark just casually kicks it towards Hutchison at inside forward 50. Round the corner, Eels again, heading goalwards. Thinks he might have another one, and he's going to land it nearly in the goal square. But Biggs, left footer, he's on the wrong side. He's taken the mark outside the centre square.
Well, he looks a bit like Briggy, so let's see if he can do a big banana kick a la Briggy.
Yeah, so the left footer.
And he's going to.
He's done it.
And he did.
And he's kicked the goal. So showtime here, I think, at North.
Back to the middle, Morgan and Hollands. Morgan gets it down. Salmon gets it towards half forward, but standing his ground. Gibbs does well. Gets it out. In fact, it was
Reynolds.
It was too. He gets it to Bryant. Came from Van Creeken. Goes towards Hollands at half forward. Morgan handball back inboard. McNichol for Werribee. Draws a player. Gives it away quickly. Blushke goes towards centre wing. It's okay. Chesterman takes the mark. Kick around the corner. Towards half forward. No mark taken. Reynolds gets back there. Wrapped up. The ball spills free. Cornish off the ground. Goes back to him as it got punched into Luke Parker.
In the back.
Forward. 45 out from goal. Gives it away to King. He goes to the left foot kick. A right foot kick left of the goals. Reynolds, close to the boundary line. Just rides the bump and sees it over the Central's goal. Jones gets it down to the side of the pack. Bryant does well, handballs it to right. He goes now towards half back, looking for Clark. Got a couple against him though. Turned the ball over. Morgan. He's tried pretty hard today in the ruck. Goes to the right foot kick long towards the 10 metre square. The Magpies just line up. There's 4 of them there. Gibbs won the raffle. Gives it away quickly to Fitzsimmons. Goes to half back. Now they're in trouble here, the Centrals. Fletcher. 2 bounces.
Look at
draws.
Look at him walking back
goes
down
towards
there.
half forward. Biggs over the back. Royce Hart takes the mark. Dick might be right. Handballs it back to Key. He goes to the left foot kick. And Hutchinson got one high, said the umpire. We'll take the free kick, 35 out directly in front. He's kicked 1 this afternoon. Hutchinson. So, southern end of the ground, 35 out, slight angle. 15 minutes. Geez, the last 15 is going to be long, isn't it?
Well, it is. I can't wait to get home and watch the Mighty Hawks tonight.
Oh, you might as well because the Blues are no good. Comes in, right foot kick, terrible off the boot. Through for one behind.
Anything. I'm back for Hawthorn for about
3.
So the ball comes back in for Werribee. McNichol can't take the mark. Punch forward toward the boundary. Big seat.
In the first quarter.
So Paramanoff from behind gets the tap down for North. Eels intercept the handball, but he's intercepted as he tried to get through far.
No.
It's Paramanoff now beaten by Morgan again. Picked up by Podner, round the body. I'll tell you what, it's going to go almost through the goal. It's rushed through for a behind again. 133 North, 7-143 Werribee. Smith Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard, 16 minutes gone.
Indelible tears in my eyes.
Plays on after he took the mark from the kick in, but Reynolds is there. Umpire says it was a mark, so he centre wing. Fletcher calling for it. Taylor. He goes long towards centre half forward. Hutchinson goes up at the back. Rove by Knight off the back of the pack. Takes a bounce. Runs through half back. Little toe poke outboard. Back into the middle. Oh, Phipps handballs it. Oh, missed a target. Patterson just kicks it on, but the Magpies descend. And one of them's Pittman going the other way now. Right foot kick towards the stretched arms of Biggs. Handballs it away to Pittman who followed up. Handball outboard to Eels. He won't miss, will he? Right foot kick. He's pretty good on the run, Darcy Eels, and he kicks his third this afternoon in the 21st for North Geelong. 21.
Oh, hello. So the ball cleared out the middle by Werribee, but it's Reynolds again. Weaves his way through a number of players, gets a handball clear. Oh, he's Paramanov put down behind the players. Another Werribee player down, Grubby, as the ball comes to Hutchison. Wheels around. It goes goalwards. Don't tell me it's another one. Oh, hit the post. So another behind. 21-14. 140. North Geelong. 7-1-43 Werribee. Smith Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. We've been going 18 minutes.
Knight. Terrible kick to Jones. Got a couple against him. Van Creeken's one of them. Wheels on the right. Goes back towards Bryant. They're lining up now. Jared Bryant takes the mark 30 out. This to make the margin 103. What'd you say, Grub? You said 100 easy, didn't you? Look at you, you're expert. 20 points of difference at Anarchy.
Yeah, it would have been a lovely game to be calling there.
14-9 to 11-7.
See, what a game. At least then our 3,500 listeners wouldn't be...
3,500?
They wouldn't be asleep on the couch anyhow.
Well, it'd be nice and warm on the couch, wouldn't it? So Bryant comes in, 30 out, right foot kick. He's got it, I think.
He's got it all right.
He's got it all right.
So you can just see with their legs, they're gone. They're absolutely gone.
So the ball comes down from Paramanov to Key for North. Hardman over the top to Clark. Clark tackled, tries to get a kick away. Werribee with numbers. Finally gets a handball to Cornish, gets a kick, goes towards half forward, but there's not too many players there for Werribee. It's well, they've done well. They get it back to Salmond. He goes towards full forward. Can they get a mark? No, they can't. The defence is fantastic for North. Matheson takes the mark after a kick from Reynolds. He chips it further to Fitzsimmons, and they really are doing as they please at the moment. Well, that's good work. McNichol intercepted the kick. Man on the mark goes goalwards with a one-on-one, but Gibbs takes the contested mark and does it well. Players, well, they're on their own. Out there from Pittman as the ball comes forward again for North to the wing. Great lead there from Clark. Clark now, handballs inboard. They continue to run as the ball now towards half forward, but mark. Oh, it's a free kick to Phipps, surely.
It's got to be a mark at that, or a free kick.
So pretty hard. Well, Phipps, he probably just waved his arms in despair, and why wouldn't he? As the ball now again for North Geelong at centre half forward. Bryant pushing the back. No, the umpire. 1 minute's gone in the quarter. Ball in the air. Hollands hasn't done a bad job all day. He's contested the ruck contest. Clark overruns the footy. And Werribee, a rare sortie again into the forward 50, but can't take the footy. And they come away. North comes to Parker. Handball to Reynolds. Reynolds now, where's he gone? He's kicked it straight to the opposition. And Weatherly, who was his opponent a moment ago, has taken the mark on half-back flank. 22 minutes gone in the quarter. 7-1 Werribee, trail North 22-14.
So the ball from Weatherly goes to Rathbone, goes towards half forward. Pretty impenetrable, though, this defence at the moment. Pittman, he leaves it behind, though. He needs to get it away to Matheson. He does. Gets the Shepherd to Gibbs. Goes towards half-back, Hardman. 30-line Van Creeken. Runs away. Left foot kick out wide. Louisi has to go back to it. Patterson against him. Can he get around? He gets the handball away to Van Creeken, who followed it up. Runs through centre wing. Left foot kick back to centre half forward. Hutchinson comes out. Great pick up on the half volley. Handballs it outboard towards Hardman at 50. Goes towards Podner. Over his head. Bryant comes in. Kick off the ground by McGuinness. And they're happy to see it through for a rush behind from Central Swiss Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. 23 minutes played.
Knight chips it in to McGuinness. McGuinness runs into a dead end. Now where's he going to go? He does get a kick to Keisha, who takes the mark outside defensive 50.
He's trying pretty hard, the big fella. He's down in doesn't like it being down there much, but he's having a crack.
So the ball towards centre wing. Rathbone picks up the crumb. Umpire has a whistle on play. It's going to come back to Rathbone. He said tackled high. Thought once you've got a handball away, it's down the ground, but that wasn't the case. Goes towards half forward. unable to take the mark. Well and truly out of the game now is good.
Oh, is it?
I think it might be.
Is that the understatement of the year?
I'm hoping I'll get you a goal here, Grubby, where we got the ball to half forward. But, gee, it's a bit like a rugby scrum at the moment. I can't describe it any better than that, as the ball is, well, no, it's out of...
As they went down to coach with him.
I just went down for an interview. I said, well, can we have an interview, but we won't speak about the umpire.
Ball came through the pack there to Koutsamanis towards half forward for... Werribee, as it is Matheson again across the ground, and north, away they go. Handball comes to Parker. Parker down the middle of the ground, chips it, and that's a good pass to de Blasio. Turns, no, he's held up. Now he goes wide. There's a lead out there for the north side. Luigi takes the mark, can't get clear, so they're certainly holding them up as he chips it forward again to Podner.
This time he's too far out.
A long way from the forward pocket. As skimming pass, that's a great pass, looking for a teammate down there. Morgan,
have a look at Big Morgan.
About to come in once again.
Geez, they've kicked straight. I've said it before, but they've kicked straight.
From the ball in, Werribee, they take it clear as the contest on half-back flank, and it's North again, winning the football. Go towards full forward. Biggs can't take the mark. That was fantastic. Key just tapped the ball into his arms as he was running past.
He might be the one.
Back to the middle. Morgan goes up, gets it down again. Jones runs past it though. Wright doesn't. And runs out of the centre and goes to the right foot kick towards the lead of Bryant. Takes the mark. He goes back towards centre forward. And Podner can't take the mark. Off hands. McGuinness. Handballs it back to Jones. His kick was smothered. Morgan fighting hard for it. Eels got the handball out. Paramanov kick off the ground towards Biggs again. His handball shuffled it out quickly and nicely. And de Blasio runs in and kicks the goal. So his second of the afternoon. And the 20...
Okay.
Or will beat him below.
Yeah.
So in the middle, ball comes down. Paramanov does well. Got the tap down, has to follow up on himself. Handball comes to Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons inside forward 50 again. Clark can't take the mark for North. Cornish gets the ball back towards the middle.
He'll stay. I think he'll stay on the 5.
So Eels now from 50 when he kicked the footy. It's a shocking kick offline. De Blasio is in front, can't take the mark. As the ball comes in from the boundary umpire. Paramanov tried to punch it forward. Hutchison round the body, and don't tell me, no, he's missed. They're gone.
Knight kicks it in to the outer side, looking for McGuinness. Hand in though from Van Kreken. Podner goes short towards Daniel Key. He takes the mark, and he'll shoot for goal from 30 out.
Out of 24 goals, Key hasn't kicked one.
I know, he's just goal kicking in practice now too for the Magpies. 117 points the difference at the moment. This to make it 123. And he comes in, 30 out, left foot kick. Missed it, 3 for 1 behind. Kicking in duties today. And kicks in towards Patterson's okay, takes the mark.
Yes.
Well done, timekeepers. You've done well. 24-17, 161 North Geelong have defeated Werribee Central's 7-1-43.
We are the Raiders from all around Geelong.